Okay, so the first you will learn about the concept of human biology and then why it is important, and then level of structural organization of the body, and then next you will also have to acknowledge about the human body system and how they regulate the body system through some mechanism, including the homeostasis process. And then the last, you will learn about also language of anatomy. Maybe for information, Prof, we also have other students, not from UNJ, but from other university as part of Freedom to Learn in Indonesia Education. Maybe siapa? Raudah ya? Siapa? Who is the name? Indira. Indira, are you here already? Indira, and we have two students from east part of Indonesia, Prof, here with us today. Indar and Dara. Indar, are you here already? Oh, not yet. And then one's from Sumatra and the other from Sulawesi, Prof. So there's two what is that? Two different island with Java. Okay, so Indar and Dara. Okay, so maybe before we start, please, coordinator Indah. Indah, are you here already? Indah. Oh, who is my coordinator? Dia. It's supposed to be Dia. That's why you're not answering me, because your name is Dia, not Indah, yeah. I forgot. Dia, sorry. Don't forget to give the attendance links to your friends, and then also please, you can also see our Google Classroom to fill your attendance of our class today. Okay. Okay, thank you, Dia. And then, oh, what's wrong? It's not working. Okay, so have you ever think about how your human works until today? Are you okay, class? Are you in good condition? Yes? Yes. Have you ever think how your body works like that? Have ever think about how they works together, and then you can clap your hand like this, and then you can stand and you can sit in your position. Can somebody give me idea, opinion, how your body can do that? Ayo, who can give me idea? Who can give me idea? Can you imagine that all part of your body is working together to make system? Oh, this is, yes, Jasmine?
Karena adanya rangsangan.
Okay, in English, Jasmine. Because, hey, do not mute. When I say in English, then you mute your microphone. Because there is response. Stimulant. Yes, good. There is stimulant. What else? Are you sitting or are you sleeping now in the bed? You're sitting in your chair or sleeping in the bed?
Sitting.
Sleeping? Oh no.
Sitting.
Oh, sitting. Okay. So you're sitting in your seat. You're sitting in your chair. How can you do that? You stand in that position for a long time. You have already started your class at 8, right? Yes. How can your body do that? Okay. Can somebody give idea? Can somebody give idea? What works there? What kind of system works there?
Nervous system.
Nervous system, what for?
To organizing our body.
To organize the whole of your body. Okay, what else? Very good. Thank you, Rhoda. What else? Instead of nervous system that send impulse to your part of your body, you have to sit, right? Your brain say you have to sit because it is class time, not sleeping time, not sleep time. Okay, and then how can you sit in that position? What helps you? Your
Bones.
bone and your
Muscle.
muscle. Yes, your bone and your muscle. Okay, so they work in a collaboration manner, right? They coordinate one each other. Have you ever think if you have your bone but you don't have your muscle? What will happen? If you have bone, then you don't have your muscle. Your muscle cannot work actively. What will happen? The most important, your heart cannot beat, right? Right? What else? You can't be like that, like this now, standing or sitting in your position, and then you sometimes your eyes like this. That is also part of your body that you move in collaboration or in coordination manner. Okay, so if we think of our body, the whole of our body, they have already made coordination one each other from the smallest part to the biggest part to make a harmony. Okay, to make a harmony. When once have a disturbance or once one thing have a what is the error, what will happen? For example, if you cannot move your leg, can you walk? You cannot walk. Okay, and can you imagine, just like in our blood, our spleen has already designed in a specific manner to break down the hemoglobin, okay, the erythrocyte within 120 days, and then after that bone have to have a what is that, the process of building the new erythrocyte one. Once they break down, and then the other part of the body designed to process the new one. Okay, so they coordinate in a such of manner. Okay, just like what I said, part of your body count on the other part. Okay, and then do you think this science or human biology also part of science? Yes. Why? Why do you think it is part of science? Is it a science? Question or opinion, maybe would like to give opinion. Why? What do we call as science? What do we call as science, class? Nazri? Yes. What do you call as science, Nazri? What do you call as science?
Because
Come on.
it's logic knowledge.
Yes, logic knowledge. And then you organize in scientific way, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So scientific method start from what, Nazli?
Pardon, ma'am.
Scientific method start from questioning, right?
Yes.
Yes. You have question, and then after that, because of observing, right? And then you postulate the hypothesis, right? Prediction, just like in part of your body. In the beginning, I would like to question yourself, right? So this is also part of science because you have to know the answer of your question that you have already created. Okay, and then the study of human biology. Wait, hold moment. Okay, so the study of human biology actually comprises the anatomy and also physiology of our body. If you see here, when you learn about the anatomy, so you will learn about the structure and also shape of your body, including the relationship to one another. Okay, and then here actually in the study of anatomy, we have some subtopic or subfield, what we call by here gross anatomy and microscopic anatomy. Okay, so have ever heard about gross anatomy? Have ever heard before? Have ever heard about gross anatomy? This one, gross anatomy. Have ever heard? Ada yang sudah pernah dengar? No.
No, ma'am.
No, okay. So when we talk about gross anatomy, it means that it is microscopic anatomy. So we study a large part, the big part, and it will easily observable structure. We can observe the structure by our naked eye. We don't need any help from machine or any other kind. Okay, just like when you see the bone. Can you see your bone? Can you see your bone?
Yes. But then,
no, because it is covered by
yes,
your
covered
skin.
by our skin.
Yeah, so when we see the bone, we cannot see the bone ourselves. But when we would like to say about gross anatomy, so it is observable when we say just like the dead chicken or the dead cow, we can see their bone and we can observe them. Okay, so this is part of gross anatomy. So you can see the long bone here by your naked eye without help of any other instrument. Okay, so that's what we call by gross anatomy. And the second one, the other subfield is what we call by microscopic anatomy. So if it is microscopic anatomy, so what is it? So what is it? Any idea? So what is it? Do you think? Micro. Micro is
Small.
small. So we study a very small structure. So we need to magnify them with lens or microscope. So this is part just like when seeing the cell and then here from the bone itself, they would like to, is my picture clear here? Not really, I think, yeah. Okay, so you can see the Haffer's canal here, and then the lacuna, and then etc. This is what we call by microscopic anatomy. So this is the gross, and this one is the microscopic anatomy. Okay, and then another part is talking about physiology. So physiology will be different with anatomy. So anatomy, you learn about the structure, and then in physiology, you learn about how they work. Okay, just like here, this is the muscle system, how they work together, and then this is the heart also, how they work to make a beat and then pump the oxygen to the whole part of your body. Okay, so that is anatomy and physiology. And your body comprises a level of structural organization from the smallest level, what we call by the simplest level or chemical level. You have already learned about basic chemistry, right? In basic chemistry, you learn about some molecules, including the smallest part is the atoms. Okay, and then the second level is what we call by cellular level. After chemical, they combine and then make a cellular level. It's cellular level here and then move bigger into tissue level. So in tissue level, group of similar cells from this cellular level will share a common function. Okay, and then after the next level is the organ level. In this organ level, as you see here, this is a structure of 2 or more tissue. You don't need to write, okay? I will give you the slides, okay? Just pay attention because we will have this discussion, okay? You don't need to write. Okay, and then next is the organ system. In the organ system, as you see here, so it compiled of some organ and then share a common purpose. And then this is the highest part, the highest level is the organismal level. Okay, just like human, animal, plants, that is organismal level. Okay, so what do you think it is, class? What is it?
The proportion of the chemical in our body.
Very good. The proportion of the chemical in our body. So it is in what level is it? In human body structure. In what level? In what level is it? Chemical level. Very good. So if you see the largest part consists of, the largest
Oxygen.
part is the oxygen. Over half of your body consists of oxygen. Okay, so this is a very important component, a key component, including the component of water and other biological molecule, and as well as protein, also oxygen there. Okay, and then the second largest is
Carbon.
carbon. Do you have idea why carbon? Why carbon? Any other, any idea why carbon? It is 18.5%.
Because
Glucose
is
composed
by carbon.
Very good. Glucose is composed by carbon. Who is that? Dia, yeah. No, I don't know. But is it only glucose that composed of carbon? Is it only glucose?
No, ma'am.
No. There are many. Yes, protein as well. Fats also, right? DNA, right? DNA also made up of carbon. So carbon also important element for human body. Okay, and then after that we have a hydrogen. Hydrogen, this molecule partly bind with oxygen, right? In the form of water. And then the next is nitrogen. Nitrogen 3.2%. Okay, oxygen, carbon, and hydrogen make up almost all biological molecule in human body. Okay, and then the next we have a calcium. Okay, what is that calcium for? What is calcium for?
For the bone.
For bone density. Yes, for bone density, to make your bone very hard, right? And then what else? To have muscle contraction, just like when you sit, you need calcium to have your muscle contract. Okay, so also this is part of bony structure, just like part of the bone, and then your feet. Okay, and also this is important in blood clotting mechanism, calcium. Okay, and then after that we have a phosphorus. Phosphorus, if you see from basic chemistry, phosphorus mean, what is the meaning of phosphorus? Actually, phosphorus, what is the meaning? Actually, you have already passed basic chemistry, right? What is the meaning of phosphorus? Give sign, right? Give light. So if you like to make, yes, actually, this is the real meaning of phosphorus. Okay, but here in our body, what is the function of phosphorus? You know ATP? ATP, what is that ATP?
Adenosine triphosphate.
Okay, so phosphate or phosphorus is a form of energy, including in the form of energy. But instead of having a form of energy, it is also give a strength to your bones and then your teeth as well. So in coordination with calcium. Okay, and then 0.4% is potassium or K. Okay, so this is the symbol O, C, H, N, C, A, P, and K. So what is potassium for? Potassium ions. Charge for, what is the charge for potassium? Remember NA-K channel?
Yes.
Okay,
ion
so
transport.
yes, it is a positive charge element, right? Okay, so what is it for?
Or signaling cell.
Signaling cell. They give electric charge for cell signal and then transmission of impulses as well. Okay, and then the next is S or sulfur. Sulfur, where can you find? CHONSP, that is protein, right? CHONSP. So you can also find sulfur in as a building block of proteins. Okay, and then sulfur can bind to other atom as well. It will help protein to have their structure, 3D structure. Okay, and then the other is yes, Prof. Okay. Yes, sodium, or this is Na. Okay, so natrium and potassium, or sodium and potassium, they are electronegative charge element. This one is sodium, also have the same part with potassium and function. And then the rest, what do you think the rest? Can you know what the rest element with 0.4%, what are they?
Micro element.
Yes, micro elements. What are they? What are they?
Magnesium, chlorine.
Very good. Magnesium, chlorine, manganese, right? This one. This one. What is it? You can find it in your red blood cells, right? Zinc, and then what else? Any other thing? Iron, good. And then iodine, lithium. So many trace elements. All of these trace elements, even though this is a very small amount that you need in your body, but it will help your body do proper works. Okay, so even though this is a very small amount, right, 0.4, but it is consists of so many trace elements. But can you imagine your blood without this iron? Okay. So this, how do you think it is about? This is a cellular level of human structure. We have what we call bimuscle cell, and then fat cell. Okay, bone cell, their ancestor stem cell. I also give you here information about how the cell will degrade in your body. For example, here your head hair will grow 0.35 millimeters per day. Would you like to try to count? Would you like to measure? Your hair grows 0.35 millimeters for one day. And then this one is your third enamels will stop growing when you're 12 years old. And then the intercostal muscle will be replaced every 15 years. So if you have already 15 years, the muscle cell will be replaced by your body. Okay, because you need stronger. Also here, your liver cell, every 300 to 500 days, they will replace your liver cell. And then etc. here. There are so many other information, okay, including what I have already discussed about the red blood cell, which are replaced every 120 days. And your heart muscle stop growing at the age of 10 years. Very interesting, right? Do you think so? Have ever think about this? Sudah pernah berpikir sebelumnya? Have ever think about this? No, I just let my life go on, right? I don't know who made that. But you know, God made that. But I don't know who processed my body just like this, right? But when you learn about human biology, after you learn about this, you will increase your thanks to God, your body in such a manner. Okay. And then this is also the last, oh no, not the last, the next level. What level is it?
Tissue.
tissue level. Okay, so this is a tissue level. As you see, active tissue, and then this one is epithelial tissue. Okay, so and this one is smooth muscle tissue. This is very common actually. You have already learned from senior high school. There's 3 different parts: the smooth, the cardiac, and skeletal. And here also a type of epithelial tissue, just like here, simple squamous, and then cuboidal, and then columnar, and then stratified. You have already learned in cell biology, right? Tissue, blood, cartilage, bone, and also loose connect. So this is how your body works from the atoms that we have already discussed, from the single element, and then they made up into molecules, and then they made up again into cell, and then tissue, and then into organ level, and then organ system. And this one is what we call by organismal level, the human. Okay, so this is the structure of your body. Just like here, the epithelial cell will made of epithelial tissue, and then will make your skin, which cover your bone, and then it will make your what we call by integumentary system, the body system from single cell, and then they made up into tissue, organ, and then body system. Okay, Prof, do you have any idea or opinion, or maybe you'd like to add something, Prof, before we move on? Okay, any question, class, so far? Yes, Prof?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, Prof. Okay, class, do you have questions so far before we move on?
Not yet, ma'am.
No? Not yet. So we move into the next level. The next level will be? System, body system, right? Right? Okay, so human body comprises of at least 11 systems here. Each of them will carry their different functions, and they consist of some organs that will support the system. This is the first human body system. This is in the whole of your body. And then what will be the function of the skin? What is that? Waterproof. Not only lipstick, yeah, which is waterproof, yeah. usually you choose a waterproof lipstick, waterproof eyeliner. What is that? The meaning of waterproof? What is the meaning of waterproof?
The water will not enter our body.
Okay, the water cannot enter your body. How do you think will happen to your skin if it is not waterproof? You will be swelling, right? When you swim in a pool, the body will get into your internal organ, right? Then you swell, just like a rubber, right? Okay, that will happen if our integumentary system is not waterproof system. And then cushion. What is that? Cushion. What is that? Cushion? Any idea? What is that? What do you think? Cushion, what is that cushion? Powder cushion, you know, powder cushion. Yes, what is that cushion? What is the meaning of cushion? Yes? Any idea? Prevent? Prevent? Prevent for what? Prevent for what? Do you think, cushion? Come on.
Maybe
Yes?
for crush.
For crash, very good. Prevent your body from crash. I don't know, something, maybe the connection is not running well, yeah, Gabriel, yeah? But I can still hear you. Thank you, Gabriel. Okay, so it will prevent your body from crash. And then the skin also protects all of your body, protects the internal organ as well. Okay, but instead of that, actually, skin also function as excretion system, which help maintaining your body water balance, right? By sweating mechanism. Yeah, is that so? Do you sweat now? Do you sweat? I do. Okay, so that is the first body system. Second, what do you think it is? The skeletal system. Okay, so the organ comprises of bones, okay, your bones, and then the cartilage, and then also ligaments and joints. if you see this, and support your body organs, especially the internal body organ. Okay, for example, your heart. Okay, so this is covered by your sternum, your what is that? Intercosta, your lung as well, the intercosta bones. Okay, and then also it helps you to move. It helps you to have a movement. And important part of bone also have function in hematopoiesis process. What is that? Hematopoiesis. What is that? What is that? Hematopoiesis. What is that? Hema? Hem.
Blood.
Poiesis. Yes. Yes.
Blood. For producing blood, ma'am.
For producing your blood. Okay. Including erythropoiesis, right? And any other blood component. And your skeletal organ also store mineral, just like we have already discussed before. Some elements or some chemical are stored in your skeletal system. Phosphorus. The system, what we call by skeletal and muscular system, will usually work together. So in muscular system, the organ is skeletal muscle, which function for contraction, mobility, and facial expression as well. So when you smile, when you angry, and then any other expression from your face, it is created by your muscular organ. Okay, and your muscular organ also produce body heat. How can it produce body heat? How do you think? Come on, class. How do you think your muscular organ able to produce body heat? Any idea?
When we move.
When we move. What else? What else?
When our body is overcooling, the muscular will suffering.
Oh, not too clear. I don't know the signal. So when your body move, you produce heat. Okay, which will also help you to stabilize your temperature, your body temperature. Okay, this is system. This is a nervous system. If you see here, it consists of your brain and then your spinal cord and then also the nerves and the whole of your body. If you see here, the function is very fast. Okay, so this is what we call by fast-acting central control system. So the nervous system will organize a process. It will be different with hormone system or endocrine system. Okay, which will function a little bit low. Okay, and then it responds to your stimuli from inside or outside your body. So this is what we call by external stimuli from outside of your body. Give me example. What external stimuli? What do you think will be external stimuli?
When you touch frying pan.
Okay, so when you touch frying pan, so you're talking about reflex, right? You're talking about reflex. Okay, but the simplest one, when I say pizza, what's on your mouth? Pizza. So your mouth start watering, right? And then you start feeling hungry. Only by hearing the word pizza. So that is external stimuli. Okay, so internal stimuli, can you give example? Can you give example of internal stimuli? What will be, do you think?
Smell.
Yes?
Smell.
Smell is from external. How about internal?
When we feel sleepy when at night.
When at night you feel sleepy, it is also external stimuli because it is response to light. Okay, glucose level in your body. glucose level in your body. So when you eat so much and your blood glucose increase, right? So that the sensor will try to reduce your glucose, right? That's what we call by internal stimuli. Okay. And then the next is the endocrine system. We have a central endocrine system. This is from pituitary and pineal gland. And then this is the peripheral system. We have from thyroid, parathyroid. They call it as endocrine organ later. Okay, including also your reproductive part, your reproductive tool, also part of your endocrine organ, testis, and also ovary. Okay, so the function is different with nervous system. The function is low. Okay, and then it produces hormone that will regulate your growth, your reproduction, your metabolism, including your basal. So your endocrine system actually will regulate the whole of your body. One major hormone that will set the orchestra of your body. Do you know what is that? Do you know what is that? Have ever heard about melanin is the big man.
Melatonin.
Melatonin, what is that? Yes, that's what we call by the father of hormone. You will learn deeper with Prof. Jung Sang Chang about the endocrine system. Right, Prof? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Prof. Jack will discuss with you deeper about the endocrine system. Okay, and then the next is our circulatory blood vessel, capillaries, and also blood. And its main functions is carries oxygen and nutrients, including hormones. So hormones is carried by your circulatory system, but nerve, no. Okay, signal impulse not by your circulatory system. Blood will carry their own specific function as well. And then number 6 is the lymphatic one, is the vessel, the lymph node here, and spleen, and also tonsil here. Okay, so this is the function of this lymphatic system. It is complement of circulatory system, but it involves more in immunity. Into the next here will be respiratory system. Okay, we have a nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, until your lungs, which the smallest part which carried their functional activity is your alveoli, right? So the function will help you to keep your blood supplies and remove the waste from your respiratory. Okay, and then number 9 is the digestive system. So the digestive system here starts stomach, small intestine, until your anus. Okay, and then the function comprise so many function, but mostly in breakdown food into most observable unit that you can absorb, that your body can eliminate it as feces. And then this is number 10, the urinary system. This is the organ, also urethra. So the function, as you see, the urinary is eliminate waste, urea and uric acid, and also regulates, help in regulating your ends from your blood. And here is the reproductive system. Different with other system. The other system share common organ and share common function. But in reproductive system, they differentiate into male and female. Okay, no male will share female organ. Yes, female hormone. So it is very specific. It is not vital system. You know, fetal is very important for your life. Without that system, but it is important system. Why do you think? Because reproductive system will assure what? Human existence in this world. It's not fetal. Okay, do you know the meaning of fetal and important? Okay, so if you see here, the male organ, including male physical, and their primary function is produce offspring. So it will assure that human existence will exist in this world. Okay. Okay. So there is body. Wait. So wait. Okay. So before they make interrelationship among your organ system in your body. The integumentary system here will protect your body as a whole from your outside environment, from the external. What is it? What system is it? What system is it?
System.
The system. Yes. The digestive system will carry nutrients that will be needed, and then they will distribute it into your cell. Okay. And then this is your
Respiratory.
what is it? The respiratory system. What is your respiratory system do? It will take nutrients, take oxygen to your blood, and then transfer to the cell for cell metabolic process. Okay, system. Just like what I say in the beginning, it cannot work alone. Okay, and then this process will be needed of your body. Maintenance of boundaries, and then do movement, and then you need to digest something to make energy to your body. Next, and then you need to excrete that, and also the last to reproduce. Okay, so in your body, those process are made system. Okay, just like what is that? Balance tool. So it will help your body to balance any part of the will run in normal operation. Okay, so this is in homeostatic state. And then when you have a stimulus, just like what I say, internal and external, so it sometimes will change the variable, right? It could be high, and these changes will be detected by receptor or sensor. And then it will send input information along our afferent pathway to the brain will talk to our output effector or afferent pathway to make response. The response here is very needed to make the magnitude here pre-static system. Okay, and then this is how your body will maintain the we call by positive feedback mechanism and negative feedback mechanism. This one is negative, will run in negative feedback mechanism, some in positive way. Okay, so what is that negative feedback? This is one of the example or negative feedback mechanism. Do you have any idea?
The response.
Start from where? Yes.
The response will decrease.
Yes, pardon.
The
response will
decrease the stimulus.
Will decrease the stimulus. Okay, so just like when it is too hot, your skin responds to very hot stimulus in your environment, and then heat given off by blood vessel dilating. So your blood vessel will dilate, and then you will sweat, and because your blood will try to decrease the temperature of your body. Okay, so they will signal the brain to give negative impulse to lower the heat, right? In contrast, this is negative feedback mechanism. How about this one? Feedback, I give you example here in childbirth. The term for child to the mother to deliver the baby, do you know the age? How many weeks? The term mean mature age for the fetus to be delivered. Do you know the age? How many weeks? Berapa minggu ya
38,
hamil?
38.
How many months? How many months? Oh, your mother pregnant in 38 weeks, right? Okay, 38 up to 42. That what we call by term state. Less than 38, what we call by? Less than 38, we call by premature. Yes. After 42, we call that postmature. Too old. The baby is too old. Okay. If the baby is too young, sometimes they have difficulty in breathing because of pulmonary surfactant problem. The skin is so will be, and the virus, it is still called by virus. It is term, and then it comprises almost all part of the woman uterus, and then it will give what we call by stretch receptor in your mother uterus. It is sent to your brains or to your mother brain to give signal to release oxytocin, right? When the oxytocin has already in the uterus here to contract. So what will happen if the muscle in uterus contract by oxytocin? It will move the baby to the pelvic area, right? And then it will open the cervix. You will know later in reproductive. What is that cervix? What is that uterus? Okay, it will open the cervix. Okay, here they give positive stimuli. When the receptor here, when the uterus here contract, they give another stimuli to the brain to increase even the contraction stronger. So it's not decrease, but it is increase. Okay, so we'll be different with this kind. Okay, this one is a positive manner or positive. And then instead of homeostatic, you also have what we call by metabolism in your body, which is essential to maintain your body growth, body repair. Okay, in the term of metabolism, we have what we call by anabolism and catabolism. What is that anabolism? What is that? Made up, right? So from a small molecule. Okay, just like when you would like to make up of protein from what is the building block of protein? CHONSP, right? Just like what I say, that what we call by anabolism. How about catabolism? When they break large molecule into small molecule, just like when they break carbohydrates into light, and then they store into energy, and then after that they will use it for energy investigation here. Okay, so this is metabolism. This is only one of the example of metabolism of glucose, which is the biggest part of metabolism in your body. You have already learned this in biochemistry, right? Okay, learn about direction human body plan. Plan is rencana ya. So your body has parts which are located into anatomical position. Anterior is ventral, depan. Yes, posterior is dorsal, belakang, at the back part. And then superior, the above part. Inferior, the lower part. How about medial? In the middle. Lateral on your side. Yes. Proximal means near, close. When you do like this is proximal, near. But when you move it like this is become distal. So your nose and your eyes, is it proximal or distal? Your nose compared to your eyes. Proximal. Your nose compared to your navel.
Distal.
Okay, that is proximal and distal. Superficial and deep. Superficial means in surface. Apa in surface? Di luar, outside. But deep is inside your body. Okay, and this is your anatomical position. In the anatomy position, human body will stand, berdiri ya, irati kaki sejajar. Arms hanging at the side here. Arms hanging at the side. Jadi apa, tangannya ada di samping kanan kiri. Palms facing forward. Palmsnya menghadap ke luar. That is anatomical position. In other books or other sources, what is the meaning of anatomical position? It will make your body in a stand position. Okay, so this is example. Maybe you can see here the navel is inferior. Apa tadi inferior? Ayo. Apa?
Lower.
Lower. Jadi di bawah breastbone, right? Inferior. Posterior means the heart is posterior to the breastbone. What is that? Posterior?
Above.
Posterior. Anterior, posterior. At the back. Yes. Lateral?
Side.
On your, yes, on the side, next to.
Near.
Proximal? Near, good. Superficial?
Surface.
Surface, good. Superior? Superior? Apa tadi? What is that
Above.
superior?
Above.
Up, above. Okay,
Lower.
anterior?
Lower.
Anterior?
Hello.
Anterior, posterior. Anterior, posterior. Anterior? Front. Yes, front part, back part. Okay. Medial?
Middle.
In the middle. Distal? Far. Okay, deep? Inside. So when I say the lungs, yes, the lungs are deep to the rib cage. So it plays, okay, and called by flexion and then extension. And this is flexion. This is extension. Wait. This is flexion. This is extension. Okay. And then also this is flexion. This is extension. Then how about this? Abduction and adduction. Abduction here means also far. Adduction here means also near. Circumduction, you can move around. Okay. So this is rotation. You can rotate. Okay. Lateral means you can rotate to the middle. Okay. Pronation. Pronation. Supination. Okay. Pronation. Supination. And this one, dorsiflexion. You move your foot upward. Dorsiflexion. You move your foot. Okay. This is another mobilization. Inversion means inside. Eversion means outside. Okay. Retraction and protraction. Protraction, you move away. Elevation? Elevation, what is that? Elevation? Move upward. Depression, move downward. Opposition? Opposition? Changing. Instead of that human body position, you have to also know what we call by human body main planes. Our three plane we call by sagittal plane, transverse here, and then coronal plane. Your body into anterior and posterior part. Your body, and you can see which part which will be the posterior of your body. Anterior means front, right? In front of your, and then your abdomen, right? In posterior part, you can see your scapular here, your vertebral here, plantar, back part of your. We also have what we call by body cavities. What is that body cavities? Space. Space, right? Space inside of your body. Cavities is rongga, space. Okay, and this one is ventral body cavity. The dorsal body cavity comprises of this cranial cavity. Ya, jadi rongga cranial in your vertebrae here. Okay, and then in ventral cavity here, you can see here thoracic cavity. No, here thoracic and abdominopelvic cavity here. Pelvic cavity. Abdomen is your stomach, pelvic is your pelvis. Okay, this is the here. Yeah, as part of ventral cavity. Yeah, you can see here cavity, and then pericardial cavity, and then also here the diaphragma. Region will be divided into some region when you can see the organ lies in which region. Actually is the simplest division. The quadrants, they divide into 4 quadrants: the right upper, left upper, right lower, and left lower. What can you see here? What organ can you see here? What organ? What is it?
Liver.
Liver. What else?
Pancreas.
How about this? Okay, pancreas. What else? Well, how about this? How about this?
Intestine.
Intestine. Okay. How about this one? The left one?
Stomach.
You can see your
Stomach.
Lung.
yes. Stomach. Stomach. It is in your abdomen. Okay, so this is abdominal region. Okay, this is your stomach, gaster. But this one, 9 division of abdominal region. We have what we call by right hypochondriac, epigastric, left, and then this one umbilical, right lumbar, umbilical, hypogastric. Okay, this one hypochondriac, lumbar, and iliac. This is the same, hypochondriac, lumbar, and iliac. But 4 quadrant division only divide into 4. Okay. Wait, I will stop my share screen first. Maybe Prof. Jack would like to add something, Prof. Please, Prof.
Yeah, good presentation. It reminds me to review a lot of things. Okay, a lot of term. Thank you very much. Okay, very good introduction. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Prof. So, any question, class? We still have 30 minutes, right? We still have 30 minutes. After this, I will divide you into some groups. I would like you to analyze which process will take part in positive feedback mechanism and which part will be negative feedback mechanism in your body. Give example. Okay? Okay? Okay, class? You have no bargain. You have to say okay. Okay, so I will divide you into how many of you now? 27. 27, maybe one group consists of 3 or 4 students. Okay, you have 25 minutes. After that, we will return to the main room, and then we will discuss for the next week on your result of group discussion today. Positive and negative feedback mechanism to maintain homeostatic process of your body. Okay? Okay? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I will assign, how many of you? 27 divide by 9, yeah? 3 or 4, divide by 10. Okay, I will create 10 breakout room. Okay, go to your room.